Hey everyone, Mike Simon from TechHive and PC World. I am here with Matt Crowley from Google, and we are looking at the JBL Link Bar, which has Android TV and Google Assistant built right into it. And Matt's going to take us through some of the cooler features since it works with his voice.
Great, welcome. So what I want to first jump into is we can switch inputs with our voice. So, hey Google, switch to PlayStation.
So you don't even have to say HDMI 1 or 2, you can just switch to the actual device.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and so as you can see, PlayStation. So within PlayStation, I still have the assistant. Hey Google, what's on my agenda? So you get the overlay of the assistant on top of the PlayStation.
Yeah, so that whole interface is new. Previously that only worked with Android TV, obviously, so now if you're watching TV with your cable box or you're playing PlayStation or Xbox or whatever, it'll kind of interrupt what you're doing, show you what's going on, get rid of it when you're ready to go back, and you don't have to go back and forth or pick up your phone or any of that stuff. So that's another cool feature they're bringing to this.
And then I can deep link into a movie from here. So like I'm doing PlayStation. Hey Google, play Star Trek Beyond on Hulu. So now what it's doing is it's jumping out of PlayStation HDMI, it's going into Hulu and playing this movie.
So it did that all seamlessly. It switched the inputs, it switched to the app, it started the movie, and it even picked up where he was watching before, all without picking up a remote or having to fiddle with connections or anything like that. And it also works just as a straight up Google Home Assistant speaker.
Yes, let me show you that. Hey Google, turn the TV off. Hey Google, play Lady Gaga on Pandora. I can use the buttons on the device, turn the music.
So when the TV's off, it's just like a really good sounding Google Home. You can ask it to play music, you can ask it for questions, you can ask it to, what's my day like, what's the weather like. It's always listening to you. You can control the volume at the top, and there's a handy little switch if you don't want it listening to you anymore, or a bunch of people come over, you don't want them playing with it, turn it off, and it's just a soundbar with Android TV. So I think that we touched on all the features.
Yep.
It comes out in fall 2018. It will be running Android P when it comes out, which is nice. It's going to have an optional subwoofer, but we don't know anything about pricing or anything about wattage or anything, but we'll learn that closer to the release, as well as what kind of storage and the RAM that's all inside it. But it will be a competitively priced soundbar for your living room that does everything you want it to do.